Today, I'm going to introduce a special rule of Russian pronunciation and how does this rule impact the pronunciation of Russian letters p, t, and k in Russian words. Let's first briefly review what we learned last time. We learned the letter p, t, k here, and we have the rhyme for that. Prepared team killed frightened sharks suddenly. Prepared team killed frightened sharks suddenly. As we can see, the pronunciation of these letters are p, t, and k. Okay, let's go back to today's content. How does these three letters pronounce in Russian words? The first way we're going to split into three aspects, three conditions. We're going to split into three conditions. The first condition, if these three letters are followed by a vowel, then they will pronounce as the voiced counterparts like b, d, and g. So again, if p, t, k are followed by a vowel, then they will pronounce as b, d, g. I'm going to give some examples here. As you can see, all these letters in bold, and they are the place of stress. So this one after, in Russian it's called Bosnia. Bosnia, as we can see, it's Bosnia, not Bosnia, because this unaspirated sound, when the p is followed by a vowel, in this case it's o, then it's pronounced as the b, Bosnia, Bosnia. Another example, walk. As we can see, the t is followed by r, so r is a vowel, so t here should pronounce as d. So here the word is called работа, работа. So it's работа instead of работа, because the t pronounced as d here. Again, this one also, so it's doze, doze instead of toze. It's doze because t is followed by a vowel. In this case, it's the o here, so it's doze. The last one is e. E is a vowel, so key, and it should pronounce as gi because it's followed by the key. The k is followed by a vowel here, so it's gi. The word is ochki, ochki, ochki. So instead of ochki, it's ochki, and English meaning is glasses. Okay, we have finished the first situation. The second situation is if these letters are at the end of the word, then we will apply a rule called final divorcing. I give you three examples here. The first letter, soap. In Russian, it's soap. As we can see, p is pronounced as the p, so it does not change. It's p. Then the next one, brother. In Russian, it's called brat, brat. So as we can see, the last letter, t, is pronounced as t. So as its original sound, t, brat. The third one, how, gak. As we can see, the first k we pronounce as g because it's followed by a vowel, so it's ga. Instead of ka, it is ga. The last one we pronounce as k because it is the last letter of the word, so it's gak, gak, gak. And then the third part is more complicated, which needs special treatment. When these three letters are followed by a consonant. When it is followed by another consonant, we will apply a rule called voicing assimilation. We will see more detail in the next slides, but here I just want to give a few quick examples. The first one, roof, in Russian is called krysha, krysha, krysha. As we can see, k, just pronounce as k. The next word, church, in Russian is церкви, церкви, церкви. As you can see, we pronounce it as k, церкви, церкви. So k just pronounce as k. And then the last one, bus station. And in Russian, it's автовокзал, автовокзал. This k pronounced as g here. автовокзал. As we can see, when this p, t, and k are followed by another consonant, the situation becomes more complicated. So we need to, it sometimes can pronounce as the original sound. Sometimes they need to pronounce as the voiced counterparts. And we need to apply the voicing assimilation rule, which we will introduce in the future, in the next lessons. I'm Katie. I'm learning 9 languages simultaneously. If you like my content, please subscribe, follow, and comment. Thank you.